Kids and cadets, welcome back to Tommy Time. Thanks for coming out. I just picked up this Toro 6.5 GTS, guaranteed to start, about an hour ago. I had found it in my brother's neighborhood, and this is what I paid for it. FREE. My favorite price. It was out at the curb along with 5 barrels of leaves, so I'm not sure what the deal is. If Harvey, the homeowner, ended up cleaning up his yard and ditching the machine because it crapped out, or if he got a new machine, I'm not sure, but this one is in pretty rough condition. We'll take a walk around of this GTS. This is probably the 5th or 6th GTS I've collected in the last 6 weeks. They seem to be coming in one a week, these Tecumseh powered Toros. So last year I was getting a streak of Briggs & Stratton Quantums. I got a bunch of those in a row, so I guess this year it's the Toro Recycler with the Tecumseh. So it's the personal pace rear wheel drive. Rear drive wheels came with the bag. So well used unit. As typical with these Toro Recyclers, we've got some cancer here in the front that Harvey has put some speckled tape over the holes. This is probably a Dollar Tree item. I don't know if it's wrapping paper, tape, or what, but it ain't doing shit. That just peeled off like nothing. So there is fuel in it. Let me check the oil level, see if Harvey has done anything with this machine, or if he put it out to the curb for a reason. So it is low on oil, and it needs an oil change. That's not a good indicator right there as far as maintenance. Let's check the air filter. Beautiful. That's what I like to see. Let's temporarily install this one. We're going to need a new one eventually. So like I said, it's got gas in it, enough oil for it to start for a minute or two. I wouldn't cut a half acre with that low oil. I got some motivation handy if this thing is Got a plugged up carburetor. Nitro. That'll motivate it. So let me prime this 3 times and pull on it. See what kind of response we're going to get for this free side of the road special. Okay, there you go. He must have bought a new unit. Put this rusty beast to the curb. So I'll bring you up here and show you. It's got the personal pace push down bar. So I engaged that. The wheels barely move, but when I lift it up on the rear of the unit, they readily engaged. I believe I got to do a little bit adjustment here on the drive cable. 11 millimeter open and wrench, and bring the, yeah, this is a huge amount. Gave you a headache. Huge amount of play here in this. Like I said, 11 millimeter open end wrench. Adjust this. Move the cable towards the mower. Pull down on this once it's loose. Get rid of some of that slack. Also here on the safety brake cable on this side, the routing is off. I don't know what the deal is. I'm going to have to look in my stash of junk mowers and figure out what the routing is for this. It shouldn't be routing through here. You go to pull back on the safety brake bar and this whole thing is moving up and down. Most of the GTSs I've picked up, these Toros, are front wheel drives. I don't get too many rear wheel drives. I may have one in my pile, but they're mostly fronts. So that needs some attention. Kink here. It's got the bag, which is well used. Tread depth appears very good for the drive wheels. Those should be slicks if it was beat up. We got some rust here on the side chute. (2006) model year, well used recycler. Let me flip this on its side. Carburetor on the high side. Let's look at the blade condition and see how bad this deck is rusty. What's under the gift wrapping here. smoother than a baby's bottom, but salvageable. I can put an edge on that. Not too much sandblasting on the back side of the blade. Same thing with this side, really smooth. But there's enough meat on this to give it a good edge. So this will just be a sharpening on the blade. I can reuse this one. Let me turn it around one more time. Pick an imaginary spot on the deck and see if the blade is bent. This tip here should go past the same spot, and it does, so we got a straight blade. Okay, let's tip this back over. So that was a good deal for free. I always like free. He must have got a new unit springtime. He must have splurged. I'm going to drink to that one. So I want to ask you guys where you find your mowers. I see quite a few of you are handy Andes. Where are you finding your mowers at? I got a shitload of scrappers that I've stumbled upon in the last couple of years, and they saved the junk mowers for me. I find them on the side of the road, and then I'm also finding them on Facebook Marketplace, OfferUp, Craigslist, the three online avenues I'm finding them. So I buy them cheap online, and then the scrappers I'm paying better than scrap metal price, so they save them for me. So I got an abundance of mowers coming in the door. Curious what you guys do. I'm in a large metropolitan area, so there's a lot of people around, a lot of people throwing out stuff. So what do you guys do that are out in the country? I know a lot of the landfills in the rural parts of the country, they have a separate pile at the landfill for all the metal products, like the refrigerators, stoves. Do you guys snatch mowers out of the metal pile at the landfills? Anyway, curious to find out what you guys are doing to get your mowers to rehab. As always, appreciate you kids coming out, checking out my channel. I had 3 viewers 3 years ago, and now I'm pushing 300 subscribers, so appreciate you guys coming out, checking out this junk on 4 wheels. Have a good day today.